Let's start with General Motors. Shares are on the rise this morning after a big earnings beat and upbeat commentary from CEO Mary Barra. Despite the economic slowdown, GM also reaffirmed its full-year profit guidance. Yahoo Finance senior auto correspondent Pras Subramanian is tracking this one for us. So, Pras, some upbeat commentary from Mary Barra. Still surprising given the economic slowdown. Also, a good quarter in trucks.
Yeah, totally. I mean, top line here, $41.89 billion. Record quarter, a little bit less than what Wall Street expected at 42.37, but big earnings beat, adjusted earnings 225 versus 189. Adjusted net income 4.3 billion versus 2.8. Like big profit here. Seems like able to kind of negotiate those supply constraints, able to earn more, sell more. Margins down just a tad, but hey, you can't win them all with with prices, but yeah, it's us reaffirming that full year guidance, EBIT guidance of 13 billion to 15 billion for 2022. Mary Barra said in the shareholder letter that, quote, able to do that despite a challenging environment because demand continues to be strong for GM products, actively managing the headwinds we face. So I was surprised they were able to actually kind of reaffirm that, given what's going on, given that I think analysts expected them to actually, you know what, this is the quarter that maybe try to lower expectations, but they say, hey, we're going to earn, we're going to do it. We're selling cars. We have the supply to do that. So, Q3 deliveries are up big this quarter versus last quarter. EVs, the Bolt EVs doing well. Surprisingly, they're going to increase that output to 70,000 for the year. So
Mary throwing some shade too on the press release. I'm surprised she noted that it is helping to outsell the Bolt is helping to outsell Ford's Mach-E by more than 2-1 in September. I haven't heard Mary throw that shade like that. I had to put that tweet out there. I had to do it.
I mean, this is the Dearborn versus Flint, right? I mean, this is like it's happening right now. So I can see that. Jim Farley, our friend, is a pretty competitive guy too. So I'm not surprised Mary's going to mix it up there. I think Andy sort of got a taste of that last week at AMS. So big quarter for them. They earned more than 8% of the U.S. market share for EVs because of that Bolt and Bolt EUV. So good quarter for them in Q3.
And that's what I wanted to talk a little bit more about, from the headwinds that they're managing to the headway that they're actually making on the EV front. You mentioned that more than 8% of the U.S. electric vehicle market, and this is really going to hinge on how well the battery is perceived by consumers. What does that production look like? Did they have anything to offer within this quarter on the battery as well?
So it sounds like the EV game plan, full steam ahead, right? Next year, you're going to get the Equinox, you're going to get the Blazer, you're going to get the Silverado. That's all set for next year. They said that they maintained their 1 million battery unit sort of supply capacity for 2025, the annual run rate. They said they can hit that. So it sounds like the EV game plan is basically all full steam ahead. And we just saw last week the Sierra EV pickup, very well received, a really good looking truck. Again, it's going to be out in 2024, where that's going to be probably around the same time we might see a Cybertruck. Who knows? But that's base heating up too. So, but I think GM is sort of all full steam ahead here with the EV game plan.
What is the read-through, Pras, to Ford? Because didn't Ford about a month ago warn that their quarter is going to come in below expectations, but they also came out and reaffirmed their full-year outlook when they did that?
Yeah, they did that in Q2, right? They reaffirmed that. And then they warned again about, kind of gave us a little bit of a hint of some sort of issues with supply, with pricing, with economic headwinds. So we'll see tomorrow if they can actually, it seems like with GM doing this now, Ford almost has to reaffirm their full year guidance too as well. So I'm interested to see what they say tomorrow.